Allo, and welcome back to Jules on the Couch. We are still not on a couch, but just ignore that. I'm having one of those days where everything feels like it's going wrong. I woke up, I didn't feel good. I really wanted to film today. I know last week I was supposed to upload. I filmed, I deleted the entire video because I just didn't feel a connection to it at all, and I don't want to post something unless I fully believe it and like what I'm saying. It's like that week before Femme Troubles where you're just like, I look ugly, my shoulders are huge, I'm exhausted, everything sucks, I don't want to talk to anyone ever again. And today I have my Liquid Death. This is in the flavor Dr. Death. There's lipstick all over. Absolutely delightful. If you couldn't already tell from the title of this video, this is for my people who have left a toxic relationship and are finally in a happy, healthy relationship, but for some reason you can't even enjoy it because you still have the trust issues. Everything is just coming back up to the surface of how you felt in your previous relationship. And although you feel safe in this new relationship and everything feels fine, you are still having issues believing it to be true. And you're having issues with accepting that this is true, this is healthy, this is real, because you are so used to things going wrong and not going your way, and being with someone who maybe was unstable and didn't bring you a stable and healthy environment. So I want to talk about this because I've actually have been experiencing this in my personal life. I am in a healthy relationship and it's going well. I've never had any toxic situations in this relationship. It's like when I finally feel safe and healthy, happy, whatever in. And I find myself still dealing with the past. And I thought I was over the past because it's like that was years ago at this point. But you're not, because when you're in a relationship again, it's going to bring up old stuff because it's like you're in a relationship again where you're with someone, you're spending time with them, you're going on dates with them, you're sharing vulnerable parts of yourself with them. So it's a familiarity that you're back in something that you kind of were in before, even though it's much different. Your brain is still thinking, okay, we've been in this situation before, but now it's healthy and now it's actually, good for me. Hi, Baloo. But something feels off, and it's because you're scared and you are being vulnerable and you don't know how to navigate it because it can be very scary. It can be very, very scary. The psychology behind it all is just living with that hypervigilance and that fight or flight mode. And this is like the worst case. I hate that anyone has to deal with this, but obviously when you're in a but obviously when you were maybe in the past relationship, it's like you've dealt with somebody who, I don't know, was lying, was manipulative, was toxic. You didn't know if they were going to come home angry that day. And this goes for people too that not only were in a negative relationship, but maybe you grew up not seeing a healthy example of a relationship. Maybe your parents fought. Maybe your dad cheated on your mom. Like maybe you didn't see a healthy example of love from a young age. I did not. My parents argued all the time. Dealing with that constant unstable environment, not knowing if there was going to be an argument, not knowing, if someone was going to be upset. Like you could just tell by the way someone would close a door that they were going to, blow their lid that night. Like you would remember these small, intricate details of someone's footsteps, of someone's way of saying one word. Like you just knew, like it's gonna be bad. Something's going on. And when you grow up with that from a young age, or you've had to deal with that in a relationship, that doesn't just go away, it stays there. Your brain remembers all of this. It is used to being in that fight or flight mode. I can still think of when I was younger and I would deal with having to hear my parents argue, and just that tense feeling that you get when you know an argument is going to take place. And it's this uncomfortable feeling to where even now when I hear people arguing, it makes me pretty uncomfortable. Your nervous system stays in fight or flight. Your nervous system doesn't know how to calm down. And trust me, I've been to therapy. I meditate, I pray, I do all the things. But even when you're doing all those things, it doesn't prepare you for when you actually get into a relationship again. That's healthy, that's good, that's calm, because you're involving another person again. Another person that you can't control, obviously. You can't control how they're going to react, how they're going to handle situations, and you prepare for what you are familiar with. For example, there was a time that my boyfriend, he lost his wallet, and I was like, I think I put it in your suitcase or something. I don't know. And he was like, oh, well, it's not in my suitcase. I don't know where it is. And he was getting kind of frustrated. Wasn't getting frustrated at me. He was getting frustrated at the fact he couldn't find his wallet. And I got kind of like frozen stiff, thinking, oh my God, he's going to like yell at me because I lost his wallet. Like, I was preparing for this reaction. And I was just like, oh, like, maybe you should check your suitcase again, because I know I put it in there. He checked it again, and he found it in there. And he was like, oh, I found it. And he wasn't even frustrated. And I was like, oof, because I realized in that moment, like, I still have work to do. I still have things that I need to take care of in myself, because my nervous system is not where it should be. Like, I am still, like, expecting somebody to yell, expecting someone to be upset. I'm expecting an explosive reaction, not only from childhood, but also from previous like relationships where the person would blow up over very minuscule issues. So dealing with a small issue like losing a wallet, it's going to bring that up again for you, and you're going to be like, oh my God, like, they're going to yell, they're going to, like, you know what I mean? You're preparing for that. And it's really sad. And I know that a lot of people can relate to this. It's not our fault that this has happened in our past. We can't control the people that do these things. We can, of course, get away from them and have our boundaries. But I just want you guys to know that it's not your fault that your nervous system is a little wacky and you are in fight or flight. That's not your fault. The amygdala, which is the fear center of your brain, can become overactive after trauma, causing you to even see safe situations as threats. And this really makes a lot of sense for me, because I know that other people have also experienced this. But when you are in a safe relationship, safe environment, everything's good, that part of your brain is still going, this is safe, but like, since it's safe, since everything seems fine, something must be wrong. I've definitely felt that way, and I'm sitting there and like, everything's good. Like in my relationship, for example, everything's good, everything's happy, nothing bad happened, no one argued, no one did anything, no one said anything, like everything's good. My brain's like, well, something must not be right. Something must be wrong. It can't just be calm and safe and perfect. It can't be that way. Like, there's got to be something going on beneath the surface that I don't know about, and your mind will do these tricks on you. I'm in a place of my like healing journey where I can spot this and be like, that's ridiculous, like nothing's going on, and I could just tell my brain nothing's going on, you're safe, you're fine. And how I do that is I pay attention to the thought, and if the thought is saying like, oh, there must be something wrong because everything's too good, everything's too safe, nothing bad has happened, something must be going on, I sit there and I think of things in the past that have happened with that person, like how they reacted in certain situations, how they handled a disagreement. I would just think of things that happened in the past. And if every single thing that happened in the past, they handled it well and it was fine, then I'm like, okay, like we're good, And I would think of the actual evidence. Do I have evidence? Do I have proof that this person is like lying to me about something, cheating on me, doing something behind my back, betraying me? And then I'm like, no, I don't. I don't have evidence of that. I don't even have a feeling that they're doing that. It's just my mind. Because intuition is different from what your mind does. Intuition, you feel within your body. You feel it within your body, and it almost just comes to you in your mind. But when it's just your mind, you don't have a feeling in your body. It's just your mind kind of going crazy and kind of going, well, if I'm safe, something must be wrong. So when you get these thoughts, just think, has this person ever wronged me? Do I have any evidence that this person is going to react in a negative way? Because if not, then I have nothing to worry about. And time of doing this and telling your mind this, you're slowly going to heal that part of your brain that's always like looking for, signs of negativity, and you're going to slowly heal that part of yourself that is scared, that is fearful of something bad happening. So in a good relationship, when someone is really kind and nice to you, and you're not used to that in your past, because maybe when your, ex was nice to you, it meant that he did something bad, or if he, bought you roses or got you a gift or took you out on a nice date, it's like it always ended in a fight or an argument or something was brought up. So now when you're with someone new and it's good, they're buying you gifts, they're taking you out on dates, you're doing things that, a normal couple does, you feel like it comes with a little bit of suspicion, because you're like, why are you doing all this? Like, are you hiding something from me? Are you doing something behind my back that I don't know that you're doing? Like, and although you may not express this to your partner, because you probably not, because it feels embarrassing, because you have no reason to be like questioning anything, you might be thinking this in your head. Everything that happened to you in the past came with a cost. Like, oh, if he's giving me gifts, he lied about something. Oh, for going out on a date, it's going to end in an argument about something. Like something's going to happen. It can't just be a regular, cool, breezy, fun night with your boyfriend that you love. It can't be that way, because you've only had bad experiences in the past. So again, when this happens, when you start to think of, you're suspicious, why are they being this nice, why this, that, just remind yourself that this is normal. This is how you deserve to be treated. This is how people deserve to be treated. And not everything comes with a cost. They're doing this because they love you, because they care about you. They're not doing it with some secret motive or secret intention. And again, just think about the past. Did they do anything? Did they lie to you about something? Did they betray you? Do you have any other reasoning besides just what your mind is telling you that they actually are suspicious? Because if the answer is no, then I'm going to sit there and be like, no. And then, like I said before, time and time again of this person treating you with respect, doing nice things for you, surprising you, taking you out on dates, buying you gifts, it's going to become something that you're able to just accept, say thank you for, feel the love for, and move on and go forward. Toxic relationships distort your view of love. When something healthy shows up, it doesn't match the past. It doesn't match like what you're used to. So it's confusing. You're like, what is this? Like, this is healthy. This is foreign to me. I don't know what this is. I've never had this before. And that's a sad thing to admit to yourself. I remember when I admitted this to myself, I cried, because I was like, I can't believe that I've never experienced like healthy, good, like love from someone before, with zero negativity. Like, what? Like, I mean, I have experienced love before from family members and stuff, but like, I'm just saying, in a relationship that's just truly healthy and good, like, it's just, maybe I've had a long time ago, but like, not as an adult in an adult relationship. So it was interesting to come to that realization, but I feel like that's almost the first step, is realizing that, because then when something healthy does come into your life, you know, you're gonna want to almost push it away. You're gonna think it's too good to be true. You're gonna self-sabotage it. You're not gonna be able to accept it for what it is, because you're just so used to disappointment that you don't even know how to handle this. You don't know how to handle a healthy relationship, and it's very odd for you. It feels very weird. It feels uncomfortable almost. And sometimes, like, I would even feel like that in my relationship, where it's like, oh, we're being so nice to each other all the time. Like, we're being so loving to each other all the time. Like, this is nice, but it also feels a little bit weird. It's like, it's almost like, is this too much? Like, am I being too nice? Are we being too lovey? Are we being too, like, and then it's like, no, you're not. You're just not used to this. And sometimes you even pull away to protect yourself. In healthy relationships, when it's actually good, you don't want to, you know, break up with the person before they can hurt you, because it's like, what if they never hurt you? What if they never hurt you? What if they just continuously love you, accept you, and treat you with respect? Then what would pulling away do? It's just going to restart that cycle, because you're going to pull away, you're going to go be with someone else, you're going to get to a point where you want to pull away again, you're going to go be with someone else, you're going to get to the point where you want to pull away again, da-da-da-da-da-da. Meanwhile, all these people that you could have been with that would have treated you great are going to be on with people that can actually accept the love that they want to give. And you have to realize that you deserve the love that you want. You deserve the love that you've never had before. You deserve that. And you need to believe that within yourself, and you need to love yourself enough to get to that place. Like, I'm far along my journey, but I still have work to do. I'm now in a place where, like, I know that the love that I get, I do deserve, and I should receive that, and I really love myself. But also, the love that I get from God is, like, beyond any love that any human could ever give me. So if someone decides to one day, like, not love me anymore, or, like, if they do something to disrespect me, it's easy for me to walk away, because I know the love that I have from God is better than anything that anyone could ever give me. So you don't live with this, like, lacked mentality of, if this person messes up, it's going to be the end of the world. It's not, because God loves me and I'll be good. That's my mindset, at least, and I know that that's helped me a lot. I remember the first time I was around my boyfriend's parents, and I literally was like, this is really weird being around a couple that actually loves each other, that's not arguing. I'm not used to this. And when I experienced this, I was just blown away, because I was like, no one has a negative tone, no one has an attitude, no one has some little resentment, no one's like gonna explode on the other person. Like, there isn't any, like, secret little, like, attitude being thrown in. Like, what? This isn't something I'm used to at all. This is very interesting to me. And so it made me realize, like, my boyfriend grew up in this environment, so of course, like, having a healthy relationship isn't going to be something that scares him away. It's going to be something that's normal. But for me, a healthy relationship is going to be something that kind of, you know, scares me a little bit, because it's not normal. And what's normal to you is what's comfortable to you. But what's actually comfortable for you is a healthy relationship. So how can we bridge the gap from thinking, or, you know, feeling in our body, because we don't think this way anymore. At least I hope you don't. But in our bodies, we're used to the toxic and the blowing up being normal, because we've dealt with that time and time and time again from a young age, or for years in a very unhealthy relationship. Your body has prepared you for that impact of the negativity, of the hurt, of the explosion, of the tears, of the yelling, of the arguing. Your body has that literally inside of it, and it has to be freed. It has to be let out. You have to heal that part of you, or else it's never going to go away, and you're never going to be able to fully experience the love that's healthy and good for you. And it's so sad, because I'm still dealing with this, so I know exactly how you guys feel. If you guys are dealing with this too, I know exactly how you feel, because I'm still dealing with this. And I tell my boyfriend this all the time. I'm like, I want to be able to feel the love that you're giving me. I can feel it And slowly, like the walls are going down slowly, but I still have a lot of work to do. What I find really works for me is when I have a fear come up, when I have that feeling come up of like, oh no, I'm feeling myself put walls up, I'm feeling myself pulling away, I'm feeling myself questioning things. Sometimes I'll deal with it myself, but then when it gets to a point of like, I can't like hide the way that I'm feeling, I will tell my partner, hey, I'm feeling like this right now. I don't want to feel this way, but I'm feeling like, I'm questioning things. I'm feeling like I'm worried something can go wrong. Like I have a feeling like my walls are going back up. I want to pull away, whatever. You say that to them. Let them know, hey, this happened in my past, and now that I'm with you and I feel my walls going down and I feel myself like loving you more, and I just feel like I'm getting scared and my walls are going up, and I don't want to do this, and I don't want to be this way. And this, like, you need to have that conversation with them, because a healthy partner is going to be like, hey, I'm really sorry, and I love you and I care about you and I'm going to be here for you no matter what, and blah, 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 and I'm not going anywhere. And like, they're going to make you feel so much more calm, and being able to talk to your partner about that lets them know what's going on. And then they can actually, instead of being scared of like, oh, she's mad at me about something, it's like, no, she's actually just nervous and scared because she really cares about you. I also, of course, encourage therapy. I've been in therapy where I talked about this with a therapist, which has really helped me. I also think journaling really helps. Writing down, when you have those triggers is very important. So you know what the triggers are. You know when the triggers come up, and you can actually face those and now, reevaluate how you're going to deal with them next time. I always love a mantra is, I am safe now. That was my mantra when I started going to therapy, is I am safe. I am in my own space. That rhymes. That person is gone. That person is not in your life anymore. That person can't even call you because their number's blocked. They can't text you. They don't know where you live, so they can't come to your house and yell at you. Like, that is gone. Those days are gone. Breathe. Like, you are safe. You are good. You are healthy. You are happy. Like, you are thriving. This person loves you. This person cares about you. This person cares about your safety. This person would never, ever want you to feel the way that you felt in your past. Ever. Truly believe that, because they don't want that for you at all. They want to be your safe place, and that's what they should be. And know that they are. And eventually you'll get there. I promise you. I would love for everyone to write in the comments if they ever dealt with that, if they're dealing with this right now, if they, what you guys have done to overcome this feeling of feeling like you want to push away, or you're scared, or you don't even know how to accept like real healthy love. I would love for you guys to write about that in the comments. But until then, that is all. I love you very much. Au revoir.